Hi, welcome back. This is part 2 of our training for our Wikipedia Edit-a-thon. In part 1, we went over some of the basics of editing on Wikipedia. So if you haven't done that one, go back and do part 1. And if you have, then let's get started. You'll see here, it says, the first thing we're going to do is start by going to the libguide that I created for this event. You're going to keep it open in its own tab because we're going to go back to it often. That libguide is here at guides.umich.edu/cecs_events/Wikipedia. If that's too much for you to remember, you can go to the library's homepage, go to subject guides, and under the search, you can just type in Wikipedia. But you have to spell it correctly. And you'll see the first link, for right now anyways, is this one by me that says Wikipedia Edit-a-thon. So that is what we are looking for. So on this page, you will find a list of steps to get started, and we're going to go over them together. So the first step is to make sure that you have your account on wikipedia.org created. If you don't, pause the video and do it now. This third step here is to join our event. So you're going to go down here to join our event. Once you have joined it, it'll take you to the event dashboard. So now we should be on Wikipedia, logged into your account, and on our event dashboard, logged into our event. So the first thing that we're going to create is your own user page. These are important. So every page on Wikipedia has a talk page where people can exchange messages about what they think, what their process is, what they think needs to be worked on a given page. So we are going to create your user page, and then we're also going to work on your talk page for your user page. The user page is important so that other people in the Wikipedia community know that you're a real person and not a bot, so that they know what you're interested in and why you're working on what you're working on, and what you've done to educate yourself on the practices of editing in Wikipedia before you get started. You do not want to share anything that would be personally identifying. Because while most Wikipedians are here for the right reasons, like you are today, we still don't want to open ourselves up to any possible doxing. So we want to try to make sure, just like when you created your username, you don't use your real name. On your user page, you want to make sure that you don't give any information that would make it too easy for someone to find you in real life. What you do want to include is the type of topics that you're working on. So like today, we're working on women in STEM fields. But if there's a specific STEM topic that you're doing research in, or background research in, not original research, or something else that interests you, like a hobby or something that you want to increase visibility of on Wikipedia, you can put all that into your user page. And then you'd want to put that you're being trained at an event at your college library. So in order to do those user pages, you're going to click on your name. And it takes me right to my user page. I've already filled in a little bit here about my job, where I am. Obviously, I don't want to say I'm at UM-Dearborn because that would make it too easy to find me in real life. What I'm doing here, and then why I'm editing the things that I'm editing, and a little bit of my background, like why I know about these things. You can also add this box here that I added. This user's new to Wikipedia. I had to add that myself. I'll show you how to do that in just 1 second. Okay, so for creating your user page, you're going to click on your username. It should look like a link. Mine was blue. Yours will still be red if you haven't created yours yet, because you are a person in red, just like the group name says. This is how Wikipedia will indicate that a space has been created, but there's nothing there yet. Oops. So then we're going to go ahead and edit. You go up here to edit source, and you can just type in whatever you want it to say. Just the same as you'd type into any sort of word processing anything. When you want to add a link, you just can highlight it and go to add a link. You can add a link to an internal Wikipedia page or to an external URL by clicking this one. You can tell it what text you want to display, just like you do anywhere else. If you want to add that box that I was saying, that new user box, you would go to here where it says insert a template. You'd search for a template that says new user. And here's a couple of different types of boxes that you could put in. This is a new user is the one that I put in. And that'll make those boxes like I have. Okay, when you're done editing, you come down here and you have to fill in edit summary. So you're basically just going to tell it, what did you do? I created my user page. So you'd say created user page. And then if you want this to be a page that you come back to time and time, so like whenever somebody posts something, you want to see it, obviously, because this is about you, you want to be able to watch it. So you'd probably click this one for watch this page. And then you hit publish changes, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to publish the changes I just made. And then it would make the changes. Then you can go to view and see what it will look like to other people coming to look at your page. And that is it. You have made your first edit on Wikipedia. Congratulations. The next step that we're going to do is we're going to open our talk pages. So each page on Wikipedia has a talk page associated with it. Other people wouldn't really have a reason to be editing your user page, but they can send you messages and have conversations with you on your talk page. So there are some guidelines for writing on people's talk pages. Those guidelines are here before you go out and start writing on other users' talk pages, but that is a thing you could do. So we will start our talk pages so that people can leave us messages by going here to talk. So user page is here, talk is here. And I just wrote, hi, I'm new to Wikipedia. Leave me a message if you have any suggestions. And also, please be kind. And then so you automatically, whenever you write something on a talk page, you're supposed to sign it by putting in 4 tildes in a row. And that will put in your username and your date and your time zone. So somebody has already replied to me. So again, to do this, you just say edit source, you type in whatever you want to type. I added here, this is that same box again, that this is a new user box. And if you look down here, you'll see that somebody has already sent me a message. So we can go back and view. And this came from this person. And you see they signed it here. It says, please remember to sign your messages. So it's done automatically. And they gave me a couple of links here to other things they thought I might be interested in looking at. So I am going to stop this recording. And I'd like you to take a moment to set up your user page by clicking on your name and then clicking edit source and typing what you want to say about yourself. Remember to keep it really not personally identifying too much. And then go to your talk page, go to edit source, and just type in something that will invite people to leave you comments as well. Remember when you're done editing to write a little edit summary telling what you did. So open, start in talk page and then publish changes to change it. And those are your first 2 pages on Wikipedia. So go ahead and work on those. And when you're finished, you can click on section 3 of our training for today.